Hello world, this is johnofjordan here. Sounds terribly formal. Please call me John. Let's dispense with the formalities. It's been an interesting couple of days actually on my YouTube experience. I sort of hit the 60 subscriber mark, which I know might not be so exciting for other people, but I'm loving every moment of it. It's great. So hello to all my subscribers, I love you dearly. Zakgeorge, 21, Zakgeorge. I know I was going to follow that with something. Let me just see if I can remember what it was. That's right. Zakgeorge made a video, and at the time I didn't really take it, perhaps in the way it was meant, and I made a video response to his video, and if you do subscribe, you've probably already seen that. And I mean, I do stand by pretty much everything I said in that video. I was just very emotional and couldn't actually spit out half the words I was aiming for. Anyway, he did actually send me a message asking if he could reuse part of my video in a video response of his own, and that is now up. You can check that out. It's it's a lot better than I was expecting. Not that I was expecting anything, particularly bad or anything, but I was on Stickum talking to the tube man, and I was, if you need proof that I was nervous, you can talk to him. But it's a good video. I don't mean to give the impression that I dislike Zakgeorge. In fact, quite the contrary. I'm a big fan. And at one point, when I was feeling particularly dissatisfied with my job of answering phones, I remember thinking, I could be Zakgeorge. I could so totally train dogs and throw frisbees and make YouTube videos. That's like the greatest job in the world. So he's cool, and we do like him. So just to clarify that point, and it's really, I'm not used to seeing video responses that include my own footage of myself in them, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Okay, so that's that. Just one other thing while we're on the subject of YouTube. I got a message. I don't get messages on YouTube very often, so I thought I'd tell you about it. But basically, it was from Gabriel, or Gabriel. I'm sure there's a correct pronunciation for that, and I'm not sure what it is. Maybe someone can tell me. Asking about the last video, which was the one about Marianne and the rest of my subscribers, and specifically about the music I've used in that video. Now, you may or may not have noticed, but lately I've been really, really good at using royalty-free music in my videos. I thought I would try and do the right thing, so that's what I've been aiming for. And the mainstay in that collection is Mr. Kevin MacLeod, and he's a genius. And you've probably seen the little credit bit at the end of the videos that I've been using. He's great. It's incompetech.com, and I shall include a link to that in the video description. And specifically, the track that was used in that video is a little thing called Trance. So if you want to, you can download that. It's just an MP3. You can put it in your videos, put it on a CD, whatever you like. He's a great guy, Kevin MacLeod. Just offering all that music, and it's royalty free. I mean, he does suggest that if you really like something, to make a $5 donation to the cause, and he's got some great music, and I'm very grateful, because I really wanted to do original content on YouTube, and sort of, I don't want to infringe upon anybody else's copyright. I know we're very blasé about copyright on YouTube, but I hate to think that I'd spend a lot of time working on something great, and then, you know, YouTube would take it down because I was using music I wasn't supposed to. Johnny Durham 19 had a very, very novel approach to that little problem. He actually contacted a band on MySpace and made a little video. Anyway, you know where Johnny is. If you haven't noticed Johnny in the 27 different videos I've mentioned him in so far, you're just not paying attention. That's the truth of the matter. So yes, that's a little update. Don't you love update videos? Don't they just rock your world? Have a lovely, 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 lovely week. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. No, actually, that's somewhat restricting. Do whatever you want to do. Let's go with that one. And I will talk to you all very, very soon.